โอเค มา กลับมากันต่อ เออในที่สุดก็เล่นได้สักที ในที่สุดก็เล่นได้ โ อืม
Hey, there's a newsstand over there. Want to grab a copy of the
อืม
Steambird?
แผงขายหนังสืออยู่ตรงนี้แหละเพราะเราไปซื้อหนังสือพิมพ์เดอะสตรีมบิดกันดีไหม
We know our Fontanian friends love a little
ฉันว่า
drama.
ชาวฟอน
There's
เท
no
น
way they'd
ที่
let
ช
their
อบความ
readers
สนุกส
down.
นานคงไม่ทำให้ผู้อ่านผิดหวังแน่นอน
Isn't that Charlotte?
เอ๊ะ
And
บังเอิญจัง
standing next to her,
นั่นมัน
surely that can't
ชาร์ลอตไม่ใช่เหรอ
be Mitch?
ส่วนคนข้างๆ นี่คือคีมิก
How about
เอ้ย คีนิช
lost treasure
Kinish.
resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the
Kinish.
Remurian teacup.
โอ้ อันนี้เป็นไง สมบัติลับที่หายไปปรากฏขึ้นใหม่อีกครั้ง สัมผัสความงามของถ้วยชาลีมูเรีย เรมูเรีย
Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's
ฮะ
missing
โหดพอ
something.
แหละแต่รู้สึกเหมือน
Got it.
ขาดอะไรไปนะนี่ไง
Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
ผู้พิพากษาสูงสุดได้ทำร้ายจนบาดเจ็บสาหัสอ๋อ แต่เธอชนะแล้วล่ะ
What? Did Paimon hear that right? Nevelet was
ฉันไม่ได้
stabbed?
ฉันไม่ได้ฟังผิดใช่ไหมเนี่ย
No, surely that can't be right.
ต้องมีอะไรผิดพลาดแน่ๆวันนี้ตอนเช้าฝนตกนอนยาวๆนะ
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
สวัสดี คิดไม่ถึงว่าจะเจอพวกเธอที่นี่ ประหลาดใจจริงที่ได้เจอกัน
Yeah, that, and also a less
นั่
than
นสิ
pleasant shock.
แถมยังทำให้ตกใจอีกด้วย
What the heck was all that about a story of meat restaurant and the Udex getting stabbed? Please say you weren't being serious. Trading tabloid headlines?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories. Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material. If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
โอเค
Huh? Him? Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
ขอใจกว้าง ร้อนกัน
Don't get me
ดีกว่า
wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do?
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial. Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, it's no wonder there are rumors about. But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics. Rest assured, no Saurians were harmed in the process.
ผู้พิพากษาสูงสุด ผู้พิพากษาสูงสุดไม่ได้เป็นประธานในการพิจารณาคดีนี้
so busy freaking out about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why.
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough.
คดีนี้ไม่ซับซ้อนอะไรเลยนะ
But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan.
เว้ยสมกับเป็นนักล่าซามูเรียซายูเรียนผู้โด่งดังของนาร์ทแลนด์จริงๆฉลาดสุดๆไปเล
I
ย
appreciate your kind invitation, but like I said,
Kanich the speechless! Kanich the
อะไร
tongue-tied!
เนี่ย
if you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the traveler instead?
Ừ. ไว้เจอกันใหม่นะทุกคน
Charlotte never stops, does she? Anyway, Paimon just has to ask. That how thing that popped out before, or was it a how? It kind of.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a how.
ไงล่ะ อ๋อ
What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before.
Could be.
Không phải nghe nè.
Acclimatizing? Aw, poor almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
What do you mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with a strange law we learned about after arriving in Fontaine. Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the
Paimon sure does. Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long as Kanich holds onto a how's tail, he'll be considered an almighty Dragon Lord balloon.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But a how wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium. That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Mermonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days anyway. So I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two. If you're free, why don't you come along?
เอาเวลาที่เอเจล
I know where it is, so let me lead the way.
เอเจลเอเจลเป็นใคร โอ้ ใต้น้ำเลยเหรอใต้น้ำเลยเหรอผมกลัวปลาวาฬไม่ใช่อะไรเหรอปลาวาฬมันเป็นจะฆ่านะมันดุร้ายใครก็กลัว โอเคฮึบไป ต้องไกลนะขึ้นบกไปอีกดำไม่ได้แล้วตรงนี้เอาละมาแล้ว
Looks like I remembered correctly.
ดูเหมือนจะจำไม่ผิดนะนี่แหละ
Wow, this is awesome.
บอกก่อนเลยว่าถ้าเกิดไลฟ์สตรีมดับสันนิษฐานว่าน่าจะเป็นไฟตกนะอันนี้บอกไว้ก่อน
Yeah, it was still completely
ตอน
deserted
นี้ฝ
only
น
a
มัน
few
ตก
days
ไง
ago when I
เราไม่รู้
passed
จะ
by
เกิด
on
อะไร
my way
ขึ้
to
น
testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da!
โอ้
But is
วาร์ป
this
ได้ไงวะ
all
น่ะ
it takes to blow people away? Oh, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away. Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right, the unlucky one. Of course.
ไม่ได้เจ
How
อกัน
else would
นา
we
น
have managed to build Fantasyland in a single night?
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontaine.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this.
Huh? You've got to be kidding. Look at you, puny little humans. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty
ไอ้นิ่มพูด
dream on. Mockery is all you
Ê,
shall
chè-
get.
ê,
Straight
chèo.
from the heart.
นี่ไง
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally.
เจะเปียกนี่
Do
พูด
go on.
แทรกนี่ไปเถอะนะเรามาคุยกันต่อดีกว่า
Gizmoid? Who you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid.
Wow! That's quite a
Oh,
nifty mecha you've
เป็น
got
กล
yourself
ไกติด
there.
ตาม
Is
ที่
it
อัจ
some
ฉริ
sort
ยะ
of
จ
smart
ริงๆ
personal assistant? You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Who
สิ่งประดิษ
knows?
ฐ์ที่สุด
Maybe
ยอด
you
ข
could
นาด
even look
นี้
into mass production.
Mass production? Insolent, vulgar,
ใช้
and
มารยาท
disrespectful.
บังอาจหยาบช้า
I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind. There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be. And another thing, smart is an understatement
อะไร
of the
ของมัน
century.
เนี่ยอัจฉริยะ
I shall
ที่ว่า
have you
คือ
know
อะไร
that
อะ
I
เหรอ
am Kahulahau, forebear of ancient wisdom. I lived for eons long
จำใส่
before
กะโหล
any of
ก
you were
ไว้ให้ดี
born.
ว่าข้าคือเคอะไร เอจายเอเจลบรรพบุรุษแห่งปัญญา และเป็นผู้อาวุโสของพวกเจ้าทุกคน
What?
อะไรนะ
Heavens
โทษ
above!
ที
I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom. Please, I meant no offense.
ผู้อาวุโสแห่งปัญญา นี่เองขอโทษด้วย
Idiot meets
tài.
idiot.
นี่มันคนโง่เจอคนโง่จริง
What's all the fuss?
ๆเอานาเวีย
Making
มา
some
แล้ว
new friends, are we?
อืม
Miss Navia!
คุณหนูนาเวีย
Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, president of Fontaine
Navia.
Rosula.
Oh, hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
You think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manners. Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his, Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After all that paperwork and endless waiting, the event and venue finally got the green light. I couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia hoping she could lend a hand. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
Sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement, as you can see. I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet, so let me fill you in. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss Lapine...
Huh? Cheval Moran?
That's right, the one and only Surintendant Cheval Moran! After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend. Not only is our adorable mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's also boosting her own popularity. And that was always the goal, a win-win arrangement.
สภาพลักษณ์สนานนะที่น่ารักของมัสคอต
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such... By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film tech?
ลีไพพาวลีน
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's now being used for the latest cinematic productions. Thanks to this unexpected opportunity, I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
That's right.
หมดแรง
So don't underestimate Miss Lapine Pauline. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management. For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and
ถ้าใครมีแรง
operational
บันดาล
support
ใจ
once
ได้
our
อยากตั้ง
application has
แผ
been
งขาย
approved.
ของที่นี่ หลังจากได้รับอนุมัติแล้ว ฉันกับคุณลีไพพาวลีนก็จะให้การสนับสนุนด้านการบริหารและด้านเทคนิคกันนะ
By the way, traveler, are you at all interested
พู
in
ดมา
taking
ขนาดนี้
part?
แล้วลูมีเนี่ยสนใจเข้าร่วมกับพวกเราไหม
It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
น่าสนุก
Paimon
จัง
would be even more tempted if you were to say, throw in one of those fancy feasts she's seen in those gourmet food reels.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of cake. Everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the stall owners themselves. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef Miss Escoffier to run our theme restaurant. Look over there.
พวกเธอดูนั่นสิ
You.
นั่น
Yes, you. For the last
เธอน่ะ
time, the ingredients have
ถ้า
to be in the
จำปริ
right
มาณอาหาร
ratio.
ผิดอีกแล้ว
Get
ก็
it right next
เตรียม
time,
ตัว
or you
ขึ้นไป
might
อ
as
ยู่
well
บน
just lie down on the
บน
chopping board
เขียงได้เลย
yourself.
โอ้
She seems
ถ้าเธอจะยุ่ง
busy
มาก
right
เลย
now.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll
เยี่ย
make
ม
a
เลย
Hao go be her
หมอที่จะ
assistant.
ส่งอาจาวเอเจลไปช่วยงานสุด
You little... What's
ๆเจ้า
your
เด็ก
game
นี่
here?
คิดจะวางแผนอะไรกับข้าฮะ
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
สมาชิกองค์กรกุหลาบน้ำ
Apologies. Looks like it's back
ขอ
to work with
ขอ
me.
โทษทีนะ
Please feel free
ดู
to
เหมือน
take a
ฉัน
gander
ต้อง
at
ไป
what we've
ทำงาน
got.
ต่อแล้ว ทุกคนเชิญเดินดูตามสบายเลยนะ
Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come
แล้วก็
find me
ลูมิน
later.
ถ้าเธอตัดสินใจจะเอาด้วยแล้วก็มาหาฉันได้เลยนะ ได้เลย
Greetings. Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you
ทุกคนอย่า
it
เสีย
is
สาการ
entirely
พูดจาเข้มงวด
necessary.
ของฉันเลยนะ
The sheer lack of standards here will be the death of me. Do you have
ดู
any
จากบรรยา
idea
กาศ
of the kind of
สบายๆตอน
customers
นี้
I'm
นะ พว
gonna
ก
get
เธอ
with
รู้
how
ไหมว่า
lax
ลูก
things
ค้า
are
ประ
at the
จำของร้าน
moment?
อาหารจะเป็นคนแบบไหน
The ones that leave their guns behind by accident
พวกคน
and
ที่
then
ชอบ
come
เผล
back
อ
to
ลืม
collect them
ปื
later
นไว้
bringing
ด้วย
ammunition with them.
โดยไม่ได้ตั้งใจไง และพวกเขาก็ชอบกลับมาหาทีหลังพร้อมกระสุนปืน
That's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget
งั้น
in
ก็
a
เป็นลูก
hurry.
ค้าขาประจำที่สุดยอดไปเลยนะ
Oh.
Wait, has that happened before?
ไม่งั้นหรือว่ามันเคยเกิดเรื่องแบบนี้ขึ้นจริง
No, it's just the mention of guns reminded me. So, just before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked box. It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Oh?
Do you think of foreign tourists?
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was buried beneath a but I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think, I trekked all the way over to the Palais Mermonia just to...
What did the authorities make of it?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several heated
โอ้ว่าน่าจะจบแค่นี้ก่อนนะ
Officer Sedin
เดี๋ยวดู
stepped
ก่อน
up
นะว่า
and
เวลามัน
immediately
ได้
called
เท่าไหร่
in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock and check if there were any dangerous items inside.
ยังพามารู้จักกับเควสนี้ยังไม่พอเลย
As it turned out, there
บอกว่าน่าจะ
That's
6 โมง
a
เช้า
dangerous item,
เลิก
alright.
ได้
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
Oh
เป็นปืน
yeah,
แบบไหน
Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Such a spoiled brat. What, are the toys I gave you not good enough for you anymore?
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
You little... How dare you turn your nose up at my gifts? Why
Time for a timeout, old timer.
กลับไปพักได้แล้วเจ้าตัวคล่ำครีคล่ำครึ
Sorry, where were we?
โทษที
Oh
นะ
yeah. Do
มา
you
ต่อ
recall
กัน
what
เถอะ
the gun looked like?
เธอจำรูปร่างของปืนได้ไหม
it's a bit hard to... Oh,
รอ
give
เดี๋
me
ยว
a
นะ
second. I'll
เดี๋ยว
knock out
ฉั
a
น
quick sketch.
สเก็ตภาพให้ ประมาณ
Something
นี้
like...
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
วาดได้สวยมาก
Sorry. Is something wrong
ฉั
with
น
my
วาดไม่
drawing?
ดีตรงไหนกันเหรอ
I know it doesn't really look like a gun, but I assure you, this is exactly what it looked like.
ถึงจะดูไม่เหมือนปืนก็เถอะ แต่ฉันรับรองได้ว่ามันหน้าตาแบบนี้จ
And
ริง
it certainly could shoot as well, too.
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate, and it
เป
is
ล่าหรอกตรง
definitely
กัน
from
ข้าม
Natlan.
เลยต่างหากจากลักษณะเด่นของมันนี่เป็นของที่มาจากนาร์ทแลนด์อย่างแน่นอน
Please, don't mind me.
อย่าสน
I'm
ใจ
just
เลยนะ
taking a moment to
ฉัน
admire it.
แค่กำลังชื่นชมมันอยู่นะ
I should be the one thanking you. Thank you. And
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
not at all. The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what this... Oh, dear. I'm starting to feel a bit... But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun. Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon ruins. Based on my experience, It might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon. But in Fontaine terms,
โอ้ตี
it's
ห้า
not
ครึ่ง
wrong
น่า
to
จะ
call
พ
it
อ
a
แล้ว
gun. Given why I came here, don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic time is of the
ไม่ก็
essence?
พอเลยก็
So
ได้
I'd
นะ
like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to
ไม่ไหว
verify
นะ
my suspicions. Perfect.
แล้วฉันไปด้
Then
วย
we can head out right away.
เดินทาง
Or
ออก
if
เดิ
you
น
want
ทาง
to
กัน
catch
เล
up
ย
with your friends first.
สรุปว่ามันยังไม่ได้เล่นแล้วเนี่ยเอาให้มันเล่นให้ได้ก่อนอะไรกัน ก็ข้างบนนี้นี่เองไม่เห็นต้องว่ายมาเลย อ๋อ นี่ไง โอ้ให้ตาย โอ้
Bro,
นี่ตัวใหม่ พวก
are you mimicking? No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Auroran, what are you doing here? And who's this?
Allow me to introduce you. Bro, meet bro. A bro who heals other
นี่มาจาก
bros.
นัดแลนด์หมดเลยนะเนี่ย
Ah, that bro. Nice to meet you,
ยิน
bro.
ดีได้เจอกันนะ
You guys.
Please, if Paimon hears the word bro one more time.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Paimon. I had no idea you were allergic to quick, Aoife.
Seriously, I mean, dude. Some and Kanich. Come on, brother.
It's quite hard to resist.
ฉันอดไม่ไหว
In that case, guess I'll have to introduce myself. Hey, traveler. I've heard a lot about you. I'm Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather Clan.
ไอฟ้า ไอฟ้า
Oh no, not you too. Oh, that wasn't directed at you, Aoife. It's nice to meet you.
Anyway, back on topic. Wait a second. I lost my train of thought.
Why, you're all here, of course.
ไอฟ้า
For
For
vegetables.
Kakuku.
เพราะผัก
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland.
It's Cheval Moran.
Ah, right. I keep stumbling over that one. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology. Even if she... Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh...
So, you guys are vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult. It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe are worried.
Even though it's your first time too.
Right. But they still picked me to accompany you. You gotta wonder why that might be.
Don't you get it? They all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you off on...
Wait, what? So see? Doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Meaning everyone looks after you. What's so...
In theory, nothing at all. In that case, guess I better start over. Hi, guys.
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult is anymore. So, what about Kakuku? If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Aoife, there's nothing to worry about. You're a big boy. You can handle yourself now even without Kakuku.
You think that's what I'm worried about? Anyway, My priority right now is Kakuku. Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get in?
Let me guess. Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
Bro, you too?
Not me. How?
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's too scared to show his face.
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I put him on mute until tomorrow.
Nice one. If I was even half as decisive as you are, I would have kept a closer hold on Kakuku, so he didn't...
Oh no, bro. Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
Which building?
อาคารไหนล่ะอาคารนี้เหรอ
Yep, that's the one. Kakuku sure has a good eye for a getaway. It's the tallest building around. I may be able to fly up pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while. As for Aoife, well, let's just say he's not flying anywhere without a Saurian. Sorry about that.
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here. Like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about. Left, right.
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right. Everyone's an awesome Saurus. Well, the human version. But our priority right now should be to go in there and check up on Kakuku.
Leave it to us.
You sure? Wow, awesome. That'll be a huge help.
And if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Wait, since when was that up to you?
Well, then it's your call, bro.
All right then, if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
ถ้ามันเป็นข้อโต้แย้งอะไรก็มาหาพวกเราได้โอเค
He won't.
โอ้ยอยู่ออปูนนี้จะมีใครไหวไหมเนี่ยก็รีวิวเท่านี้ก่อนแค่นี้แหละน่าจะไม่ไหวละช่วงแรกนี่ช่วงแรกนะครับช่วงหลังเดี๋ยวมาลุ้นกันจบแค่นี้แหละนะครับโอเคเจอกันครึ่งหลังนะครับผมไปแล้วบ๊ายบาย